Anemia, iron, and nutrition. Anemia is a condition categorized by a lessened capacity of blood to carry enough oxygen, most commonly due to lower than normal amount of red blood cells or hemoglobin. Anemias may be caused by a variety Anemias may be caused by a variety of conditions such as blood loss due to menstruation in women, bleeding from trauma in the colon, blood donation or intravascular hemolysis. Depletes iron store need to make new red blood cells. Dietary deficiency, either a nutrient deficient diet or problem with absorption of iron from the gut may lead to an iron deficiency. Inadequate erythropoietin. The kidney may fail to produce EPO, erythropoietin, an important hormone that stimulates production of red blood cells in the bone marrow. Tests to evaluate anemias attempt to pinpoint the cause. Number and size of red blood cells are typically evaluated in hematology section of the lab as part of screening for anemias. Some of the clinical chemistry tests that are important in evaluation of anemia and iron status include iron, transferrin, and ferritin, folic acid, hepatoglobin, EPO. Iron is a necessary nutrient that is incorporated into a complex called heme, that is the oxygen binding entity in red blood cells, part of hemoglobin, and muscles, part of myoglobin, as well as number of important enzymes in various cells and tissue. About 1.2 milligram of iron are lost each day as a result of breakdown of iron containing molecule. The lost iron needed to be replaced by dietary iron to maintain sufficient iron for production of heme, hemoglobin, red blood cells, and other important molecules. Transferrin is a transport protein that carries iron in the circulation. Each molecule of transferrin is capable of carrying 2 atoms of iron, so the total iron binding capacity is determined by the amount of transferrin present. The number of open sites on transferrin that could bind additional iron are referred to as unsaturated iron binding capacity. Both TIBC and UIBC can be measured in the chemistry laboratory. Ferritin is the storage protein that binds and stores iron in tissue, mainly the liver. Some ferritin circulating in the blood. The blood level is used as surrogate marker for the amount of ferritin inside the cells. The disease iron deficiency, iron low, TIBC high, UIBC high, ferritin low. Chronic illness, iron low, TIBC low, UIBC low, and ferritin normal to high. Chronic malnutrition, the iron is low, the TIBC is low, UIBC is low to normal, and ferritin low to normal. Hemochromatosis or iron overload, the iron is high, the TIBC low, UIBC low, the ferritin is high. Folic acid, folate, and vitamin B12 cobalamin. 2 vitamin, folic acid, and B12 are crucial for normal red blood cell formation. If either or both are low, sufficient number of the red blood cells will not be produced and anemia will develop. In pregnancy, extra quantities of B12 and especially folate are required by the developing fetus, so pregnant women are advised to consume additional folate. Many food like breads, grains, cereals are fortified with folate. Tests for blood level of 2 vitamins are often preferred to ensure adequate amount are present. If not, cause for deficiency will be so. Some causes include absorptive disease like celiac disease or lack of intrinsic factor, a protein that promotes absorption of vitamin B12 from the gut. Haptoglobin, Haptoglobin is a protein that binds the heme upon the destruction of heme-containing protein. When a hemolytic process leads to excessive destruction of red blood cells and hemoglobin, the released heme is bound by haptoglobin. The heme-haptoglobin complex is taken up and destroyed by the liver. This process leads to decreased level of haptoglobin, which can be an indication of anemia due to hemolytic process. EPO, erythropoietin, is a hormone that stimulates red blood cell production. EPO is made by the kidney in response to sensing low oxygen transport, a need for more red blood cells in kidney disease. EPO production is deficient. A test of EPO can help identify anemias that are the result of insufficient production of EPO by the kidneys.